Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's January and here in the mountains the wind is howling. It has been raining all morning. Clouds are still gathering for more storms to come and it is cold. But I am thinking of spring already because today I have a palette in front of me of 14 colours that I am going to swatch for you, and I'm hoping that you will help me decide what colours to include in a new deep light spring palette that I am working on. I did the same for autumn, for the autumn palette, and I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on what you think would be suitable to be in a spring palette. What colours would you like to see in a spring palette? So I've opened the palette and here are the 14 colours I'll be swatching for you today. The first one is Reed Buff, then Butterfly, Peach Blossom, Cherry Blossom, Daylily Orange, Ultramarine Rose, Lavender, Forget Me Not, Ultramarine France, Ultramarine Violet, River, Fly, Bat and Grey Ochre, and I cannot wait to swatch them. So I'll just lay everything out as I usually do and I'll be back in a moment to begin swatching. I'm back. I've placed my watercolours in this little portable watercolour palette that I use for my videos and I shall begin swatching. I've added also a drop of water to each one to get them all nice and ready for swatching. Okay, so this is my layout and I'll begin with swatching Reed Buff, which looks so nice and creamy. Let's see. So I'm going to be swatching in mass tone and then diluted. Oh, this is nice. It's very, very creamy. It's like butter. It's pretty. I'm going to dilute that. That is almost like parchment. That's lovely. That is Reed Buff. Now I'm going to swatch Butterfly after I've washed my brush a little bit. You don't have to wait for me to make a palette to purchase these colours. You can purchase them from Deep Light. As of now, you can go to Deep Light and purchase these colours if you like them. And you can use my code if you want 15% off, which is Moon Colours. I'll leave the code and the link to their website in my video description for anyone who wants to purchase these. That is lovely. That's a cooler version of that. It's beautiful and very, very creamy as well. Next we have Peach Blossom. You're going to sense a theme here. Lots of pastel colours. But spring, I think, calls for some pastel colours. Oh, that is so pretty. That is a beautiful pink. That's an antique pink. Let's dilute that. It's so pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. That's so ethereal. Next, we have Cherry Blossom, which is a cooler pink. Is it cooler pink verging on lilac, I'd say. Move this a little bit. These colours look divine together. I'm going to have the same problem I had with the autumn palette, where everything looks so pretty when I first swatched them out, and I had so much difficulty choosing for the autumn palette. I'm going to have the same problem with the spring palette. That's beautiful. That almost has like a green tint to it. Going back and just looking at those colours I've already swatched. Let's dilute that. Oh, that is lovely. In the background you may hear some dog snoring. I apologise. It's my little girl Sweet Pea. And she is snoozing away. There's a tiny patch of sun. I think she's found it. She's a sun hunter. She hunts for sun. So next we have Daylily Orange, and I think we're going away from the pastels for the minute because this does not look like a pastel. No. Oh, that looks so lovely and earthy. Very different. Very beautiful. That's almost like a burnt sienna. It's lovely and earthy. Let's dilute it. The clouds are playing havoc with my lighting here. My favourite way to make videos is in natural light, but sometimes the sky does not cooperate. I get clouds, and then sun, and then clouds again. As if I could tame the sky. As if anyone could. To do my bidding. Oh, that is so pretty. I love that. Can I make it a little bit bigger? Now we have Ultramarine Rose. Oops, sorry, I think I bumped you there. This is not a pastel, or is it? It looks a little bit like it could be, but I don't think it is. I think I just went very light there with my picking up the colour. Oh, I think I need a little bit more. This is, I think, the only one of the half pans that I didn't add enough water to beforehand. Oh, these are so pretty here. This quartet here is so gorgeous. I mean, together that is pretty, but I mean, as a group of colours. And that is lovely. I expect this to granulate. We shall see. I can see some light granulation going on now, but it will get more intense as it dries and the pigment settles. And the last colour of this row is lavender. Let's see. Oh, that is beautiful. That's such a beautiful colour. Is that my first wonky circle? Let's see if I can straighten it out. Oh no, it's going all over the place. I'm going to do my best to straighten it out here. There we go. And dilute that. That is granulating beautifully. Oh my goodness, I love a pink or a rose that granulates. I cannot resist one that granulates. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm drawn to pinks that granulate. I think because they're more natural and more earthy. I get a sense that they're more earthy because they granulate. That's lovely. That is so pretty as well. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a hard palette to curate. I'm already in love with all of them. Let's continue with Forget Me Not. I vaguely remember swatching this, like a sample, but I shall be swatching it again. Just a bit more. Oh, such a lovely soft blue. Now the clouds have come over almost completely, I may have to stop the video and move my table a little bit to be more in the light because it's getting very dark here. And you're not seeing the glory of all these colours as you should, as you deserve to see them, and as they are deserved to be seen. Oh, such a soft, soft blue, like a spring sky. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and I think I'm going to move my table. I'll be back in a second. I've moved my table straight up against the window, so I think the lighting is a bit better now. Okay, so let's move on to French. No, sorry. Well, it is French ultramarine. It says ultramarine France, so French ultramarine. And whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is intense. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. going to add a bit more water. That is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous ultramarine. Now we're going to move to ultramarine violet. That looks lovely. I want to see its granulation, so that will show better when I dilute the colour. Now as we're getting closer to me, there will be wonky circles. You have been warned. Oh, we might get a rainbow. It's raining and the sun is shining through the clouds. A rainbow to go with the colours that are already on my palette. That would be quite fitting, I think. That's granulating beautifully. That is beginning to granulate as well. The next colour is River. That looks like a green, a very deep green. And diluted. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that is lovely. That reminds me of the colour of cypress trees. Next we have Fly. Oh, this looks like a pastel colour. This is a pastel colour. Oh, I love this. Oh, this has, oh, this has little bits in it, like pigment just drifting away in the rest of the colour. Oh my goodness, I want to see this diluted because I think I can see an undertone of like a peach colour. Okay, let's dilute that. Oh, that is separating there. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I love texture in watercolour. That has so much of it. And oh wow. It's separating into little black bits there. Oh, I love that. That is such a unique colour. There's one thing I do love about Deep Light. They do come up with some colour combinations, some convenience colours that are so interesting, that make you want to paint, that inspire you. I think that's the magic about them, that they inspire you to paint. they inspire you to create, or they do for me. I just immediately want to, go and experiment with this colour now. So Bat is next. And this is another pastel colour, and it's gorgeous. Oh, that is beautiful. And dilute that. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that goes straight into my favourites as well. I know that once I've done this palette, the spring palette, the same thing is going to happen, that I'm going to fall in love with it and then just non-stop use it, like I did with the autumn palette that I did. Because I seriously, honestly, I have not stopped using that palette because I love it so much. It's right next to me on my painting chair. And the last one is grey ochre. Oh, this is, maybe put some more water. Yeah, I think so. Yes, my bad. I didn't put enough water there. Oh, this is like a transparent grey black. And dilute that. Very carbon light black. That is lovely. Let me lift some here. Better see the texture. That, that is granulated as well, the river. Okay, so those are the 14 colours, and I'm going to let them dry and I'll come back with some of my thoughts. Everything has dried apart from the Bat and the grey ochre, which has dried when diluted but not in mass tone because I put too much water. That was my bad. So I will begin, however, just talking about my thoughts on these colours, and maybe they'll dry by the end of my talking. So we have this quartet here, which are 4 pastel colours, which are beautiful. The reed buff, the butterfly, the peach blossom and the cherry blossom. And I love them diluted especially. I think they are very much spring colours. Butterfly, peach blossom and cherry blossom, even the name screams spring, but I think these are gorgeous for blooms, like buds on trees. These are beautiful. And I love this, especially the butterfly. It's very different from the other 3. It's like a cooler and green leaning colour, very natural like for buds. I love that. So yes, those 4 are serious candidates for a spring palette. The Daylily Orange, I thought it was going to be more a bright orange, but it is an earthy almost burnt sienna, and it is a lovely earth for spring, I think. It's a happy earth for spring. Has a little bit of granulation, not too much. I like that. Ultramarine rose and lavender, both granulated beautifully, and also these are colours that would mix so well with blues, I think, to create some lovely lilac and variations of warm blues that you might use in florals or landscapes. I think these are very pretty as well. I keep looking at that granulation, and you can see here, I don't know if you can, but it separates almost into a pink undertone underneath, which is beautiful, very delicate and very pretty. Now, Forget-Me-Not and Ultramarine France. Now, the Forget-Me-Not, I don't know, I'm not sure about, because I haven't quite thought about what kind of blues I want to put in a spring palette. This reminds me of a blue spring sky, and it granulates lovely as well. It has a lovely granulation. I'm going to have to get back to this. What do you think? Do you think this would suit a spring palette? Let me know. The Ultramarine France, the French Ultramarine, is gorgeous. It's a lovely middle of the road. Is that the right term? Like, it's not too cool, it's not too warm, and this would be excellent for mixing for an all-round blue in a spring palette. The Ultramarine Violet, beautiful, beautiful granulation. Do you think it would be too much to have an Ultramarine Violet and a lavender in the same palette? Would it be a bit, too much? Should I just opt for one? I think if I had to opt for one, it would be the Ultramarine Violet, because of its, I think it would mix better with other colours, but I love this as well. So decisions. River, love, granulates beautifully. I mean, that's no surprise, because I love all of Deep Light screens that they make. This is a green blue. It's very, very heavy on the leaning towards blue. Nice and cool. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Oh my goodness, the fly. I love the fly so much. This for pebbles, for pottery, for painting pebbles and pottery. This is gorgeous. I love it so much. It has like little dark specks. This I will be using over and over again. And the bat, because this has like pink undertone. It's like a grey with pink granulation, which is gorgeous. Again, for stones, for pottery, gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And the grey ochre, which is like a middle towards warm black, I think. It doesn't have much granulation, so I'm not sure if I would go with the grey ochre, but I do like the hue. I'm kind of drawn to watercolours that have character, not just the hue, just, they have a character of their own, like they granulate possibly, or there's a bit of colour separation, or there's brightness, or they're very, grounding, those kind of colours. So I'm not sure. This is an overall good black to have in, and it's not too dense, it's not too moody, because I love my moody colours, but in spring I think I need more colours that are a bit more uplifting, not loud colours but uplifting colours. So yeah, I think these two are my favourite. I love the butterfly as well. That is my favourite, and the river. I Okay, I love the daylily. Okay, so I love all of them really. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think should go into a spring palette? This palette won't be available until maybe March, April. So you get like a little glimpse of what might be in that palette. And I cannot wait to build it because I love building palettes, as you may know from if you've seen previous videos. I love curating palettes. So these were the colours that are candidates for a spring palette that I'm building. I would love your input. I'm going to leave you now with my awkward bit, which is if you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe and hit the notification button so YouTube will let you know when I have a new video available. If you liked this video, please hit the like button because that helps the video's visibility and the algorithm thingy me what's it in YouTube. And only if you like it though, no pressure. Also, especially today, I would love to hear your comments. What do you think? Which colours would you think would be best suited in a spring watercolor palette? And before I leave you, as always, I want to say just hold on to that hope. Hold on tightly to that hope. Do not let go. Just focus on the light. Focus on the light inside you and know that if you're going through a dark spell, better days will come. Do not lose hope, okay? I'm right there with you, holding on to that hope with you. I love you guys. Now, keep safe, keep creative, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.